Hey everyone, and welcome to the Soul Star Cafe. My name is Ruth Perkinson. Really glad you guys are here with me to talk about a brand new way to do service for yourself and your talents, gifts, and abilities while making a little bit of money for you and also sharing in spreading money out to the world around you. About a month ago, I got this beautiful download of energy from the angel energy, the angel Buddha Christ energy. And they started to work with me and begin to ask me to do sessions for $22 for an hour and to do that with my clients and people out there who want to do different work with me. I do proxy healing, I do guided meditation, I do psychic ability teaching. And so I was like, okay, I can do $22. But in order to get the $22 session, a being would book that with me, and then they would have to then take another $22 and send it to somebody in their awareness who might need some support or some help or just a lunch or some flowers or something like that. So they would take another $22 and send it out to that being. And then when they booked a session with me, they could just tell me how they used that in service of their own spiritual energy. So I really thought that was a great idea. And so I wanted to come on and share that with you guys. So it's $22 for an hour. And then also the second part of it is there's an $11 part where you can book a session with me for 30 minutes and it's $11 for 30 minutes. But then to get that, you have to spend $11 out there doing something for someone that you feel guided to do. So it's a way to pay it forward. The other thing that came up is that it can be done by anyone. So, in other words, if you have a certain talent or gift or ability, and you want to take part in what I call the 2211 angel exchange, you can use the same modality with what you're doing. So, say you're a master gardener, and somebody wants to talk to you about how to do that. So you can say, "Hey, look, I'm taking part in the 2211 Angel Exchange. And so for 30 minutes of my time, it's $11. But in order to get that, you have to send $11 out to someone who needs it. It could be a Venmo, it could be, a couple of cups of coffee, something like that. And then that being is going to share with you what they did with the other part of the money. I think that's really cool. So it could be 30 minutes with you or an hour for $22 for you. And then that being is going to send out $22 to someone else. So it's called the 2211 Angel Exchange. And I'm doing this with my own practice for the foreseeable future. So I can just let beings know that it's very affordable, it's very doable. And it's also making people feel really good. It's like, hey, I booked a session with you at the same time. I bought somebody groceries or I bought somebody dinner. It's really fun. Great. You do it with your own practice with whatever you do. And then you can see how that begins to balance out the money in a lot of ways. And if people want to know what the 2211 Angel Exchange is and where you found out about it, you can say, hey, this Soul Star Cafe, we found out about it here. It's a really great idea. And it really came in as a divine knowing, a divine download. And so I wanted to share it with all of you in this video today. So think about that, the 2211 spiritual exchange, and about what your own talents are and how you can use that idea to begin your practice, to begin seeing clients, to begin spreading out information that's helpful to other beings out there and doing it in a way that pays it forward. Now, if you are a being who's like, I don't know, you do a lot of sessions, but it's your livelihood, you can't afford to do the 2211 Angel Exchange every single time, just do it 3 times a month. Say, hey, look, I'm taking part in the 2211 Angel Exchange for 3 times this month for my clients and or my whatever you do. And then you can begin to give that beautiful sharing out to beings who need to see you, but maybe not be able to afford $100 or $150 or whatever it is that sometimes people do charge. I think lawyers charge like, I don't know, $400 an hour or something like that. So to all you lawyers out there, let's do the 2211 spiritual exchange 3 times a month and share and spread the good news with that kind of energy. The funny thing here at the end of the video that came up to me today is sometimes I'm a little bit hard to get the attention from the angels, and I'm at the dentist, and the lady's like, "We're going to measure your teeth and make sure your gums are all in alignment." I'm like, "Okay, fine." And so she started to call out the numbers on my measurements on my gum line to this lady who was in the office, and she said, "Oh, it's a two and a two and a one and a one and a two." All of them were very good numbers, but they were all twos and they were all ones. It was really funny. So I started laughing at the dentist office when this lady was measuring my gums, and I thought that what a great sign from the Holy Spirit that we're on target with this beautiful idea of the 2211 angel exchange. So take it and run. And just know that you guys are all loved and you're all light and it's all going to be okay. And begin to work with this idea, this modality of how we can use money that in service of you and what you do, and also other beings out there. Anybody can use it. The 2211 spiritual exchange. It's there for the taking. It's so simple and it's so easy and it's a lot of fun. So try it. And I will see all of you guys very soon on the next video. Until then, take good care and spread the message. Let's see if I can find the stop button here. Give me one moment. There it is. I love you guys.